gracious, I'm telling you what, I am still amazed with her vocal skills. And did you see her smiling? She knew she hit it. My goodness, that was wonderful. Happy National Anthem Day. So amazing, those skills from Whitney Houston, and too bad she let Bobby interfere with things, but she's trying to make a comeback, and I wish her well. Janae, let's check out yesterday's Facebook question and what folks had to say about it.
On yesterday, we were talking about teens and tanning beds, and we asked Facebook, should teens be banned from using tanning beds? And I love this response. It comes from Cindy of Columbus. She says, if people would just put on some SPF 15 and get some of God's good sun with vitamin D, then everybody would be healthier and happier. And also, Samantha says, no, that they should not be banned. But Smithy feels more like yes, because they're dangerous for teens and their tender skin. So,
wow. A lot of diverse opinions about that, because some families make that an event. The whole family goes and tans, and you know, we just hope that everybody gets good information and knows what they're doing. And let's see what the WLTZ NBC 38 news team is working on just for you today. Now watch where you put your fresh produce. There is a chance that the shopping cart that you're using has fecal bacteria on it. Researchers from the University of Arizona swabbed the shopping cart handles in 4 states, and then they analyzed what they collected. Many of them had E. coli and other bacteria. Those disinfecting wipes that you see when you first go in a lot of stores, they're there for you for that reason. And microbiologists say using them, that is the best way to sanitize your shopping cart, so use the wipes. Okie dokie. You know, there's been royal wedding merchandise available all around the world since Prince William and Kate Middleton's engagement announcement.
Young couple.
And now, right here in Columbus, Georgia, a local women's clothing store is also in on the royal watch. The Blue Door just got in its first shipment of Princess Kate rings. There it is. It's not quite the same thing, not quite the real thing, but it certainly looks just like it. And ladies, that's what we want anyway, isn't it? Something that looks just like it. And the boutique owner, Amber Mordick, says the response has been huge since she put pictures on the store's Facebook page last night. Facebook works. Here's an interesting story that might answer some questions that you've had about your kids or your grandkids. You know, when you think of a headache, you think of migraines, you think, oh boy, it's just really a bad headache, right? Maybe not. But as Dr. Bruce Hensel reports, there is another type of migraine that causes very unusual symptoms in children.
Imagine if your child is sick as a dog all the time.
As the days went by, I just kept on throwing up, and I got dehydrated, wouldn't eat, wouldn't drink.
I'll vomit up to about 40 times a day, and that's just terrible, terrible, for being my age especially.
Both Serena and Olivia suffer from cyclic vomiting syndrome, sometimes called abdominal migraine.
In cyclic vomiting and abdominal migraine, as the word says, that you have disease in cycles or episodes, and that they will often occur with vomiting and nausea, but also abdominal pain, tiredness, and occasionally other symptoms as well, including sometimes headache.
Diagnosing the condition is tricky. It's a situation Serena's mom, who plays a doctor on TV, found herself in.
She had every kind of scan you could think of, you know, upper GIs and CT scans and delayed gastric emptying tests and, you know, blood work constantly.
Some of them have had over 100 such episodes before somebody figured out what it was that caused the trouble. And unfortunately, probably most people out there with this condition still haven't recognized it for what it is.
Dr. Richard Bowles has zeroed in on changes inside cells that might cause the problem.
It's really the nerve cells which require the most energy, and disease occurs at times of energy demand. This is a real disorder, that it's a real physical cause, that it's not in your mind, and that treatments are usually, not always, but usually quite successful.
Once diagnosed, treatments include prescription and over-the-counter medicines.
A particular medication, amitriptyline, which is now considered the standard of care with mitochondrial disease, coupled with coenzyme Q10, which is an over-the-counter remedy that you can take that increases energy supply to some degree.
It's turned Serena's life around.
Everything seems a lot better. I'm back where I used to be.
Isn't it wonderful that there were some answers for those kids and there is help, and I hope that helped you. And speaking of help, that's what our Facebook question is about today, about a Hollywood star. Janae?
And yes, we are talking about the well-being of a Hollywood star. And we're asking Facebook, what are your thoughts on Charlie Sheen's? Are these crazy antics, or is this career savvy? Some people consider it to just be Charlie Sheen up to some career savvy stunts, and some people are just saying he is crazy out of his mind. So go to facebook.com, The D. Armstrong Show, and let us know what you think about Charlie Sheen.
As always on the D. Armstrong Show, we wish him well, don't we? Yes. Coming up, we'll talk with celebrity chef Curtis Stone. He's from NBC's newest reality show. It is America's Next Great Restaurant. You got to watch that one. We love food, and it's a good show. Law advice from attorney Gary Bruce, and Leonard Crane standing by from the BBB to have conversations with Dee and friends. Next on the D. Armstrong Show.